to live stream the meeting, which means that people will probably be able to see us, but we can't see you yet. So just bear with me a second. It's very odd. Still says waiting for elevated planet. Let me try that again. Oh, we're here. Right. Okay. Apologies for that. Bear with me. I was getting very confused there for a moment. Get back to this screen. Okay. Right. Here we are. Hi there. This is John Drew here from Elevated Planet.
And Jolie Gabrielle here from Elevated Planet, and we'd like to welcome you to today's show. And we have some really great stuff in store for you, and John is going to tell us a little bit more about it.
Thank you very much, Jolie. And yes, we have a Council of Ascended Masters addressing you today. So it doesn't get much better than that. We like to get out for the heavy hitters to address our community. And honestly, this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And, you know, it comes from a piece of work by a channeled work from Sara Landon, who is got some amazing, amazing work out there as acting as a channel for these ascended masters. And, you know, what are ascended masters? Well, clearly the likes of Buddha, Jesus, Mary, mother of Jesus, and you know there's just so many more. Thoth as well, the Egyptian scribe. There's so many. Now this council of ascended masters. Again, I would always say when we consider this, clearly you will be able to use your own discretion as to whether the wisdom that comes through would be the sort of thing that you would hear from higher beings. Okay, so there'd be high frequency beings, but at the end of the day, you have to decide for yourself whether you think it's deluded nonsense or whether you actually believe it to be true. Now, again, hand on heart, we will always say we put this stuff out believing that this is for real. Of course, you have to decide for yourselves whether this works for you as well. So I think that this is kind of where we want to take you really now, and just share with you the first little section of this particular recording. And you know, again, it's a great piece of work. So what I've done also beyond this, I've created a blog that supports this, which you will see on the newsletter that goes out tomorrow. And again, for anybody who wants to join our newsletter, just send me an email to johndrew@elevatedplanet.life and I'll make sure you get on our distribution list. But there's a blog which is going to be sat on the elevatedplanet.life website that you'll be able to access, which gives you the very specific 20-minute recording that this is based off today. But also it gives you the written version, which is like a bullet point version of what we're going to go through right now. So without further ado, I'm going to hit that first section. So just bear with me a second, please.
An opening message from the Council. We are not separate from you, which is why we are always available to you. We are always with you and always available to you, the Council. We are so pleased and delighted to have the opportunity to speak with you on this magical and glorious day indeed. While our words to you are important, this is a vibrational experience, one of remembering the truth of who you really are, why you are here, and all that you intended when you chose this magnificent life experience, because we assure you that your life is meant to be so very miraculous, magical, and masterful indeed. There is so much here to explore, There is so much fun to be had. There are so many opportunities for you to play and create with all of creation while living your greatest potential as the enlightened, realized, awakened, embodied master that you are. Remember that you came here at this time to live the greatest expression of all that you are on beloved Mother Earth. That is how important you are. And as you embody the master that you are, we assure you that you will create a life beyond your wildest dreams. Your life is meant to be so very good for you. Your life is meant to be miraculous. Your life is meant to be magical. Your life is meant to be the endless expression of your highest creation, an endless, joyful, abundant manifestation. Throughout the vast history of humanity, there are portals of potential and possibility where whole new realities become possible, where the unseen can manifest to the seen faster than ever before. This is one of those times, and it is a very powerful and important time in your human experience, one where everything is at the highest level of potential, possibility, manifestation, and creation. It is a time of great expansion and new levels of creation on Earth, a journey to your new Earth reality. This is your time, dear Master. This is your time to shine, to create, and to allow your power. Your divine gifts are for you and all of humanity. Your abilities, your talents, your skills, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, they are all part of the unique gift that you are in this human incarnation on this beautiful planet at this time. It matters not how you have thought about creation. It matters not how you have held yourself in lack and limitation and separation and fear. It matters not. All that matters now is your awareness, your presence, your consciousness in this moment. Be all that you are and bring all that you are into this moment.
Okay, break number 1.
You are a heavenly man.
Sorry. It's better. Right. Sorry about that. Bear with me. And I'm back. Apologies for that. So yeah, this first little section here is quite deep, and I just kind of, again, I'm just taking this from the blog that is sitting on the website. It is time to remember what at a higher consciousness level we already know. As you will recall from our weekly is called the Great Remembering, and wherever we go, whenever we explore these things, we identify with various masters who are always telling us we already know this. It's just held at at less than a consciousness level, so at a subconscious level. We do know this thing, and there are trigger points that bring it back to our awareness. And now is one of those times, because this time on Earth is special. Things are changing like they've never changed before, and we are going to see this. This is manifesting during our lifetime. The next decade is going to be, in fact, I think it was taught, they mentioned up to like 2035. These changes that we see certainly starting this year and accelerating over the next years are going to change things. And it's changing things in a fantastic way. There's a lot of, there will be a certain amount of density to play out, but it's getting us to where we need to go. So we are miraculous, masterful, and magical. Doesn't get much better than that. We have fun opportunities to play and create. And this is one of the things I love about this as well. It's talking about this being a lighter experience. This is not heavy. This is nothing to be feared. This is fun. So, let's enjoy it. If we're in joy, we will be living our greatest potential as the enlightened, realized masters that we truly are. Living an endless, abundant, joyful manifestation. And this is where we're heading. It's a powerful and important time in the history of the human experience. And this is the reason we're here right now. This is the reason that we came to Earth for this particular lifetime, because we wanted to be here at this time of enormous change. So this is a time of expansion and creation on Earth, taking us to our new Earth reality. It is time to allow our power, our divine gift. The past imagined limitations have no bearing on our future unless we choose limitations for ourselves. We have free will. You know, we've lived a life where we have been taught for decades that we are limited. So now we have to shift mindsets. How do you do that? It's not, this is not just like a flick a switch and all of a sudden all these limitations that we've been told for decades that we have are no longer there. But the fact is that we only are limited if we choose limitation. And I think that is a really important message. But our individual awareness, presence, and consciousness are all that matter now. And it brings all that we are into this moment, and we can make those manifestations happen. We can bring our world of unspeakable beauty to the forefront, because that is where we are heading. Jolie, is there anything you care to add on section 1 before we move on?
Oh, John, I think you did a great job summing it up.
Thank you. Thank you very much. In that case, we're going to move straight into part 2.
You are a heavenly manifestation of source energy in physical form. You, dear Master, can do anything. You, dear Master, can create anything that you wish. You, dear Master, can have it all, whatever that means for you. You can have it all, the love, the abundance, the joy, the richness, the beauty, the freedom, the well-being, and the vitality that you desire. And you will just expand from there. You can have it all. And from that state, you will go deeper and deeper into new ways of creating and expressing yourself. You can have it all. And from that place, new experiences and so much more to explore will present themselves to you. What is it that you most wish for in the depths of your heart, in the depths of your being, from the highest levels of your beautiful soul, dear Master? What is it that you wish for? Because that wish was placed in your heart by you, for you. That wish was placed in your heart by your soul, by your higher self, the part of you that has never known limitation, that has never known lack, that has never known separation. This part of you is the truth of you, the part of you that never forgets who you really are, why you are here, and all that you intended when you chose this magnificent life experience. We remind you, as we often do, dear Master, that you are everything you wish to be. You already are. You are both what you know yourself to be and all that you will become through the process of expansion, expression, and new experiences. You are here to create, with all that is, the highest expression of all that you are. You are here to create your masterpiece, your legacy, your dream. You are here to write your story and everything you wish it to be. You're here to live life at the highest levels, beyond lack, beyond limitation, beyond fear, beyond separation, beyond doubt, beyond distraction, beyond resistance, beyond reaction. In every moment, remember the power of your consciousness. Remember the power of your presence. Remember the love that you are, and remember that you are the powerful creator of your reality. At this time, dear Master, it is most important that you shine the light that you are for all to see throughout all of heaven and earth. For this is how you will expand upon heaven and earth. This is how you will expand upon paradise. This is how you will expand upon the promised land. And this is how you will allow the realization of new levels of creation. The new earth is here now. As you realize yourself as the powerful creator of the new earth, you will go beyond into new potentials and possibilities. You will realize even more beauty, more abundance, more well-being, more love, and more freedom and power to create. And as you allow your awareness and your consciousness into the absolute knowing of all that you are and all that you intended for your life experience, you will bring yourself into new levels of power, new levels of creation, new levels of everything. There is only more. You will continue to expand this expression of you. You will continue to expand your experiences. You will continue to expand all that is here for you to explore. And in doing so, you are expanding the potentials and possibilities for your beloved human family to realize more of this truth within them, too. You're starting to open to the intelligence all around you by fully opening to and allowing the intelligence that is within you. You are fully opening to the manifestation all around you as you allow yourself to open to the manifestation within you and to the heavenly manifestation that is you. Let it in, dear Master, the love that you are, the power that you are, the light that you are. Allow it, receive it, welcome it, celebrate it, and rejoice in it. It is all here for you now. We know there are many distractions, moments of resistance and reaction in your human experience that separate you from paradise, from heaven on earth, from the new earth, when you allow them into your focus. Remember, dear Master, that you have the power to choose, to stay conscious, to stay present, and to create your reality the way you want to in every moment. We remind you, with great love for you, and with the most tender, gentle kindness, nothing can stop you from experiencing heaven on earth, dear Master, but you. Nothing can stop you but the stories you tell yourself about you and about all that you perceive. This is how powerful you are. And dear Master, nothing is worth your heaven on earth. Nothing. Stay in your joy. Stay in peace. Stay in love. Stay in harmony, because these are some of the things you most wish for. You are never alone, dear Master.
Apologies for that again. Technical difficulties. But okay, so section 2. We're all masters in physical form and with the ability to create anything we wish. Again, we've talked about this. This is not the way that we've been told to believe. We're told to believe in limitations. We're told. So this is very uplifting. The fact is that we have come here for a very special purpose at a very special time on the planet, and it is exciting. But we have to go in with the love, the abundance, the joy, the richness, the beauty, the freedom, the well-being, and all the vitality we desire. This is all our birthright. From there, we go deeper and deeper, and things get better and better as we find new ways of expressing ourselves. We chose this magnificent life experience for ourselves, and that is absolutely, as far as I'm concerned, that is a fact. We all chose to be here. We all have a plan. We are all unique. We're all individual sections of a giant cosmic jigsaw puzzle, and every piece is unique, and we fit together, and the magic happens. That's the way that I see it. So we get to create our masterpiece. We just need to remember the power of our consciousness, our presence, the love that we are, and the powerful creators we are. We can choose to leave the density behind us. It is time out to shine our light for all to see. And I know we've got a lot of people in our community who are out there shining their light. We do have, Michelle Cordy, who's over there in the eastern side of America who's out there putting fantastic positive messages, life-affirming messages all the time. Another one is Sean the shaman, who is also part of our community, also on the eastern side of America. And, she is out there also. She is a child of the light, and she will be stepping into her power as well. I find it, I love the fact that people are finding this for them. It's not always an easy thing because a lot of people out there still don't get this yet. And there's nothing wrong with that because everybody has their unique path. Some people will never understand it, will never get it. And that again is fine because everybody has that individuated expression. You have an individuated journey, and that's exactly as it should be. But other people will find trigger points that really bring them into the new journey, which is kind of like what this is really all about. But yeah, absolutely no judgment along the way. So this is how we allow new levels of creation. The new earth is already here. So we can already move into our new potential. As we expand our consciousness, we also do so for those around us to realize more of the truth within them. Allow it, receive it, celebrate it, and rejoice in it. There are many distractions that create resistance, that separate us from heaven on earth when we allow them into our focus. And there's stuff happening all the time. We know that we have wars going on, and we are constantly shown so many dark things through the media because you would not believe that this planet is in balance because all that ever gets focused on is the darkness, not the light. But trust me, the only way that this world survives is a balance between the darkness and the light. So when you're shown a lot of darkness, you have to just take a step back and realize that there is just as much light as there is darkness. And the brighter the light, the darker the darkness will get. But you always have a choice about which direction you choose to go in. Where you place your focus is important because what you get, it expands. So this is the point that the Ascended Masters are making as well. When you place your focus on the joy, on the love, it all expands. And that's exactly what you want. You don't want to go into the density and make the density expand and feed the density. So, it's a way of being discerning about what you consume from mainstream media or wherever. And again, use that discernment because we know there is just as much disinformation as there is information. So you have to be careful. So there are many distractions that create resistance, but we have the power to choose to stay conscious and present and to create our reality the way that we want it in every moment. We are the only ones who can stop ourselves from experiencing heaven on earth. So stay in joy, in love, in peace and harmony, and heaven on earth is yours. And I love that. So Jolie, anything you would care to add?
Yes, it's always the how, right? You want to know, how do I stay in this zone? How do I access this energy? And it is a practice of just consistency. But one of the things that helps a lot is if you know you. And we have so many blind spots because we have been programmed and engineered to fear those parts of ourselves we're uncomfortable with. So oftentimes that's where our gold lies, is in the places that we are afraid to look or to deal with, or those quote unquote feelings or pictures that we're holding on to that sort of affect the way we move, right? So
Yeah.
you fall off the jungle gym one time and now you're very careful about how you move on that. So we get it. But at the same time, knowing who you are at your core, being how you operate is one of the ways in which can help you to create a skill set and a system so that you can reach out there for these things. Well, it's within actually, and remember who you are so you can connect, because all of these things sound great, right? They sound amazing, but the how is so important. But that is a part of the journey. And what underscores it, and I raise my hand here, is consistency. The starting and stopping doesn't help anybody. It don't even help you. So if there's just a 5-minute practice that you can have of the day to just pull in some positive energy, ground yourself, feel the feelings of what it feels like to be where you are. Stop putting it out there like there's no way I could have that and no, I can't do. like sit there and feel, what would it feel like if I had won the lotto? I mean, that's really a pipe, but if your belief system allows you, what does it feel like? If you can sit in those feelings of love and joy, they become clearer, and then the universe knows what to bring you.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to get, more into this idea of the heart space as well as this carries on. And that I think is a
Yes.
really, really
Yes.
important point. And because again, I totally get that point that you made, Jolie. I mean, you would say, okay, the words are fantastic. Really? Are we sure? Well, I mean, how does this happen when we've kind of been told something completely different for
Yeah.
our entire existence? So yeah, I mean, this is part of the journey is uncovering what this is about. And we come back to the Drunvalo Melchizedek kind of work as well, which we also mentioned that we're going to talk about today.
Hmm.
And I'm going to talk about it a little bit more when they cover off these heart things. Now, I was going to say, if we go to this part 3, because this next part is just a very short one, but it's powerful. It's that little short one, which is all about expansion. It's all about the expansion of what you focus upon and how joyous that can be. Should we go to that?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Jolie. Let's do that.
Ishvor. You are never alone, dear Master. You were never alone, and you're going to understand more now than ever before how loved you are, how guided you are, how protected you are, and how assisted you are every moment of every day throughout your entire human experience. There is great love here for you. There is so much love within you and all around you in every moment. As you open to it, as you allow it, as you welcome it, as you receive it, as you celebrate it, it just expands. And that is true with everything. Oh, the magic that is here for you, the abundance that is here for you, the joy that is here for you, the love that is here for you, the freedom that is here for you, the beauty that is here for you, and the well-being that is here for you. As you embody it, it expands. As you realize it, it expands. As you realize abundance, abundance expands. As you realize joy, joy expands. As you realize love, love expands. As you realize freedom, freedom expands. As you realize beauty, beauty expands. As you realize well-being, well-being expands.
Right. So, okay. So, yeah, that again is a short section, but a powerful one because again, it's talking about the expansion side of things that it's all about what you focus on and what you put your energy into expands. So, we're encouraged to put a lot of energy into the negativity, into the fear. But we don't need to do that. Once you realize it's all a bit of a game, we can enjoy this. And the fact is that, when we expand and affect our environment and the people around us to go more into more joy themselves, into more love, into more abundance, into all these beautiful things that really make life worthwhile. So I just think that that was a point worth really reinforcing there just by having that little short section. What do you think, Jolie?
I think that's a beautiful section. And the way that she puts it, it's correct because we talked about before the how, and this is a component of it, is to lean into the positives. And I was thinking as you were talking, sometimes it becomes difficult because, especially in adulthood, you have so many things on your mind. You're basically multitasking all day, even though you're not, but in your mind, the duality you talk about, that light and dark, that even the problem solution. And if we could just lean more into the solution, Maybe if you work in that cubicle, the solution is your sovereignty and your freedom.
Yes.
But what does that look like? What does that feel like from a heart-centered space to be free, to wake up on the Jamaican beach and have somebody hand you a Bloody Mary as you walk to the waves? Like, what does that feel like? Is that something that you can see yourself sitting in that energy every day? Because maybe that's the linchpin to all the rest of that expansiveness. So what I'm saying is, like, find a foothold, right? Grab onto it, and each day sit with that energy. And that is how I think we get closer and closer. And of course, Susan Gra taught us there's awareness, there's acceptance, and then there's action. So that action component's a huge part. Nevertheless, John, we talked about allowing. So
Yes.
where is the fine line between allowing and then the action,
Yeah, absolutely, and it is a balance, and I think once we open ourselves up to it, we will learn as we go along, because we're kind of work in progresses right now, and we are shifting from one paradigm to another, and this is basically a learning journey, and you never stop learning, right? We'll continue to learning through to the final day, but nevertheless, it's loving the journey, enjoy it. See where
Yes,
it takes us. Okay, should we go for section 4?
absolutely.
Let's do it.
Your highest well-being is here for you now. An abundant, rich, prosperous life is your divine, inherent birthright. It is not something you force or demand. It is something that you allow through your joy, your creations, your expressions, your expansion. And when you fully allow yourself, all that you are, into the process of creation in every moment, the highest expression of you becomes manifest in physical form for you and for all to see. You are endless. You are eternal. There is nothing, dear Master, that could ever happen to your physical body or in your life circumstances that could ever threaten your infinite well-being. Everything is always happening for you. Whatever is going on right now in your life is simply an upgrade of your current operating system. Whatever is going on in your body, in your relationships, in your financials, in your work, is taking you into new levels of health and well-being and creation. As you perceive your experiences this way, new features, new functionalities, new potentials, and new possibilities will become available to you. There is so much more going on here than your human mind can comprehend, but you are allowing your upgrades. You are allowing the lighter, brighter, happier, more joyful, more peaceful, and more loving energies that are going to help you to thrive in the new earth. And dear Master, you are here to create your heaven on earth. You are here to create your life the way you wish it to be. You are here to create reality and then experience it with all of your physical senses. You are here to create, but not through the old, limited ways of pushing, forcing, and efforting personal transformation and external manifestations because you don't like who or what you are and are not where you want to be. No, this is not creation as we speak of it. True creation is what you really want. True creation is expanding the potentials and possibilities by feeling your way into an even greater expression of all that you are. If you cannot figure out how something could be possible for you, remember that it is not your job to figure it out. It is your job to feel your way into these dreams in your heart. Allow the feeling of what you want in this moment and in the next and in the next. Welcome it and celebrate it now. Rejoice now in the abundance and wealth and prosperity and richness that is inherently yours, and your manifestations will be the highest expressions of these truths. Let nothing keep you from the dreams in your heart, dear Master. Go into your heart. Set your dreams free. Let them fly. Let them soar. Let them be free to expand and to draw to you that which is even beyond your wildest dreams come true. Don't let your doubts, your fears, your belief in limitation keep you from the dreams in your heart. You are here to realize yourself as the powerful creator of your reality. As you think of the source, the divine, the creator, God, supreme being, you do not think of lack. You do not think of any limitation. You do not think of separation. You do not think of fear. You do not think of struggle. You think of powerful presence, creation, freedom, abundance, and love. That is who you are.
Okay, back again. Right. So section 4 there, to receive our divine birthright, we just have to allow. So this is something again that runs contrary to our conditioning and programming, because we believe that we have to do. We believe that we have to strive, to push, and that was the old paradigm. So what we have to do is to basically, go into the heart as it's put, and allow this to unfold for us. And it's interesting because deeper into the book, and the book is wonderful. I mean, I this is just the opening message from the council. The book is amazing and comes highly recommended. But one of the points they talk there, they talk about the fact that we are there are new possibilities that will come to us constantly, providing we allow. There is more going on here than the human mind can comprehend, but we are here to create heaven on earth, which to us is our world of unspeakable beauty that we talk about a lot. It's happening. We know that we're going to go there. Now, one of the ways that it is described deeper into the book is that if you think about a caterpillar, okay, so a caterpillar will just munch its way through a bunch of leaves, and then one day, it doesn't know why it does it, but it builds a chrysalis. That chrysalis just happens, and it's like, and then when it comes out, it's the butterfly, it's the transformation. The caterpillar doesn't have to stop and think about it. It just allows what is inherent within it to happen. And then ultimately it becomes the butterfly. And they say this is what is happening to humanity. Not that we're going to start building chrysalises around each other and then waiting to come out with wings, but the principle is the same. This is something that is going on. Can we get our human minds around that? No. But this is not a time of the mind. This is a time of the heart. The heart is the motherboard to the soul. The heart is your connection to the divine. And this is where it's going. This is why I am starting next week working with Viola Rose from violarose.com on Drunvalo Melchizedek's 4-day intensive course, which is all about this, which is living in the heart, which is Drunvalo's book. Now, what this is amazing. The course is the emanation of him breaking down 70 of the world's mystery schools, ancient mystery schools, and condensing it all into what we need for this era, which is getting out of the mind, because this 13,000-year era that finished on the 21st of December 2012, in line with the Mayan calendar, that was the era that we were working from the mind, from the ego, from the masculine energy. The new era that began the following day on the 22nd of December 2012 is the feminine, collaborative, heart-based unity consciousness energy that we are moving to. Now, these cycles don't just change overnight. It's not flicking a light switch and you move from one to the next, because we've been programmed and conditioned for a lifetime to believe that we actually think things through, that we don't have to allow, we have to do. So all of a sudden, we have this big change. So I'm doing this 4-day intensive course. I am going to be reporting back. We're not doing a we're not doing a live next week because I'm still going to be within the course, immersed in it, and I'm going to report back the following Sunday. I'll be keeping tabs with Jolie on this, and we will come back to you and let you know what the impact has been. What is that experience like? Because if it's fantastic, then we want to say hand on heart, go for it, but at the end of the day, I want to have that experience and see how it works for me because I'm a left brainer. Okay, so a left brainer has further to travel. If you're a creative right brainer, then it's an easier journey. But for me, I'm really interested, and I do totally believe in this stuff. I'm totally bought into it. It's just that I need logic, I need something, I need to have experienced it myself so I can trust it and so I can feel it. So I'm really looking forward to this. So Jolie, is there anything that you would care to add to this?
No, absolutely not. You're good. Let's
Okay.
move on.
Thank you, Jolie. Now, what we're going to do, this last section is going to lead into Jolie's guided meditation visualization. And before I did that, I wanted to do some like community messages as well. And Jolie, we talked about this earlier because
Mhm.
one of the things that is worth mentioning for sure is our sister in spirit, Faye Vale, who passed away a year ago today. So we lost her from the physical world, but we know we still have her with her. It was an elevated planet. It didn't take very long, did it, Jolie, till she was coming through?
Yes.
Yeah. So with Jolie's connections, she was able to give us information about how to take Elevated Planet forward. And, she's going to be with us on this journey all the way. I'm surrounded by Faye's work all around me here, all the artistic work that she's done, which has amazing energy. And, again, deep gratitude to her daughter Lois and to John, her husband,
Yeah.
as well, because they've been very generous in sharing two very large pieces of artwork that she did, which, these things they're like crop circles. They have beauty, but they also have messages for the subconscious mind. So truly, truly grateful. So thank you. That was something to mention, but also Louise Hatch, who is a member of our community who was introduced by Faye. And basically, she is also writing her own music at the moment. So she has an event going on at Dingwalls in Camden in London on Friday at 8 p.m. So if for those of you who are in London, you may want to go to Dingwalls and hear what Louisa's latest work is going to be. And when she gets some footage of that, she's going to share it with us. So we'll be able to share that with you as well. And also Kate Giaconello, good friend of Louisa's, also brought out some work that I saw it come through on Spotify and listened to it this week, and that was fantastic as well. So again, that was somebody else who came to us through Faye. But we also have another new singer-songwriter in our community as well, a lady by the name of Rosanna Eastman. So I wanted to just give her a shout out as well, because she just started her new shop actually last weekend, a new retail outlet called the Karma Place, her spiritual store here in the Peak District of England. So if you find yourself up north here, then I would always recommend to check out the Karma Place. She's a new member of our community, and she's also going to write us a bit of music when she gets the time to back up our meditations and the likes as well. So that's really exciting. And that I think was going to be it, apart from the fact I was just going to mention it was Soaring Eagle's 70th birthday over in Sedona. So Soaring Eagle, who created this hat for me while I was over in Sedona. Thank you, Soaring Eagle. I'm Brit Eagle. But yeah, so he was turning 70 this week. And thank you also to High Priestess Anita for flagging that up to me so I could send him a message. Okay, that's it. That's it for messages. So Jolade, anything you want to add before we leap in?
No, no.
Okay.
Thank you to all those lovely people.
Yes, absolutely. So this last section we have part 5 is leading directly into Jole's guided meditation visualization. So once the Sara Landon's words come to an end and the Ascended Master's words come to an end, then you will hear Jole and listen to the magic of her meditation. Here we go.
It is time, dear Master, to come into harmony with all of you. Realization is the integration of every part of you, all that is you, all that is within you, and all that is available to you. As you come into harmony with all of you, you come into the powerful force of true creation that allows anything and everything that is possible for you to be manifested through you. It is also time to come into harmony with all that is. Come into harmony with nature, the land, the animals, the plants, the air, and the water. Come into harmony with your beloved human family. Come into harmony with the infinite intelligence all around you. Come into harmony with your soul, your spirit, and your soul family. And come into harmony with the source, the heavens, and the stars. As you come into harmony, there is well-being, there is abundance, and there is freedom, love, peace, and inspiration. It is all here for you now. The greatest dream you could dream for your beloved human family is that of love, joy, peace, abundance, well-being, freedom, beauty, and harmony for all. In this dream, you live in harmony with one another, with nature, with all that is, and by coming together in the awareness of your oneness, there is even more of everything for everyone. There is a dream within your heart for this realization to become your reality. But to have this dream manifest, you must realize it first for yourself. As you realize it for yourself, and as you see your dreams come true, you make it possible for all of humankind to do the same. Embody the love that you are as that which you call God. In this, you are allowing your infinite worth. You are allowing your infinite abundance. You are allowing your infinite well-being. You are allowing your infinite love. You are allowing the infinite intelligence that has never forgotten who you are or why you are here and all that is possible for you. This is the force that creates worlds. You are the force that creates worlds. And dear Master, know that all of humanity carries this seed of potential within them. As you become aware of it, those seeds begin to grow. As you shine your light, those seeds begin to sprout and blossom. Soon enough, you will have created a beautiful garden, and all will begin to realize the power, the love, and the light within you and within them. This is why you are here. This is why we are here. We come forth because we promised we would. May you realize the power within you. May you realize that you are everything you wish to be. You already are. It is all within you, and it always has been. May you know the light that you are. May you create your masterpiece. You are us. We are you. And we could not love you more. We love you. We love you. We love you.
So please put your feet flat on the floor and your palms face up on your thighs and begin to breathe with the rhythm of your body. Bring your awareness to the center of your chest and command your heartbeat to sync up with your breath. And from this space of love, you're going to command your heart and all of the cells within your body to turn heart-shaped, which represents loving energy. And as your blood and your atoms move throughout your body, bringing love and peace to all of your organs and systems, Take a moment and command the bottoms of your feet to open like the lens of a camera and pull in 15% earth energy of a color that resonates with you. Is it red for courage? Is it orange for creativity? Yellow for power and glory? Is it green for love and compassion? Or is that blue, indigo for truth and expansiveness? Or is it the purple of the center of the head, of more enlightenment, sanity? Or maybe it's the white and the clear or the silver of divine life force energy and how it relates to Mother Earth. But whatever it is, allow for that to pool in the bottoms of your feet, 15% of it, and travel up the side channels of your legs as you then command your crown to open all the way. And for cosmic gold life force energy, command it from the heavens to cascade down into your cranium as that gold light moves through the skull and through all the tissue and the layers before it gets to that gray matter. And as it begins to saturate the folds and realign the synapses and the neurons in support of you, the left and the right brain lets go of their duality and they become one as that energy and that gold light starts to trickle down that spine, lighting up those nerves, working out any disease, any illness, any virus in the system, any bacteria, any germs that we believe in, moving them out and down that grounding cord as each vertebra lights up, giving us new life, mixing in with that earth energy. And then that essence begins to fill us up like water fills up a cup as our energy grounds itself into Mother Earth. And automatically golden rose-shaped scrubbing bubbles come in to clean off our grounding cord of anything that no longer serves us, anything we're ready to let go of and release as we pull our aura in to be 1.5 feet around us and our higher self stands at the power position at a comfortable distance above our crown. As that gold light rains down up on the higher self and the ego knows to default from the messages and guidance of the higher self as that earth energy and that cosmic gold life force energy comes together and starts to sprout out your feet, hands, and crown chakras, filling up that aura layer, lighting up those pictures, that fear, that shame, that guilt, and those experiences in our life that we see swirling around in our aura layer that are our triggers. And I hear, well, I can't see, but you can feel or you can hear. And you can feel that mucky, dirty, nasty, heavy energy that sits on your aura. And so that earth energy and that gold light is there to clean it off. So bring it into the areas to the right, in front of you, in front of your heart, where you may feel that grief or that heaviness, or to the left of you, where the grief and the heaviness and the heart may be, and to the right of you, where that duality may lie, or whatever is in that aura layer. Those experiences and those pictures, those triggers are connected to a pattern within you. Ask the divine to detach and unlock and untrigger the trigger, remove and resolve the pattern so those pictures fall away. And that social engineering, that fear, that shame, that guilt is released, and that gold light goes into those places and gives you a new perspective, a new understanding, a new attitude, a new way of doing things. As you bring your awareness back into your chest and make sure that energy is flowing through you, is the energy of love and compassion and forgiveness. As you remember who you are, and these pictures work themselves out in these patterns of jealousy, fear, shame, guilt, worry that don't belong to you, are moved down and out your energy. as you pulsate and emanate with love. And we see this love, this gold light and this earth energy mixing in with your loving energy, pushing out into that aura layer and creating this loving electricity, because your aura is now clean and filled with gold light, and you're in the present moment as this loving electricity begins to spark off your aura layer, and it begins to light up that toroidal field. And as you see this beautiful grid of energy around you, and above it is that capstone from the divine, that's your unique signature. As the journey is building, you see the builders take the bricks from the top of your pyramid, bringing them to the bottom, building this journey. As you sit in the space of your dreams, what does your sovereignty look like? What does your liberation look like? What does optimal health feel like? What do loving relationships and partnerships where you're on the same page and you're flowing? Feel those feelings as you say to the energy that you're releasing, as well as the energy that you're bringing in. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. As you move out that energy that no longer serves you, realize that it taught you a lesson. It gave you what you needed to bring you into that next level and frequency. Bid that jealousy farewell, that fear. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, as you move it out of your body and you move that gold light of peace and of love and of courage and of fearlessness in, as that energy propagates throughout your body, throughout your aura layer, magnetizing out into that toroidal field, locking into that pyramid as that white light from the heaven comes down through that capstone, through that pyramid, through the toroidal field, through your higher self and that gold light, through your aura layer, down through your crown, lighting up your spine, down through that grounding cord and into Mother Earth. As you take a deep breath in, you exhale, and you hold a space for your freedom and your sovereignty, as all of this earth energy, this cosmic divine life force energy, your higher self, your toroidal field, the beautiful capstone, the white light, the gold light, the grounding cord, the aura layer, all of it is working for your highest good as you sit in the feelings and the energy of your sovereignty in this lifetime, on this earth plane, on all planes, on all levels, all lifetimes. Feel the energy of your liberation and your freedom. What does it feel like? Are you on a stallion? Are you on the horse running through the forest? Are you on a boat moving through the waves? Are you on a plane? What are you doing? Are you swimming? Are you running? Are you loving? Are you smelling flowers? Whatever it is that represents your freedom, feel those feelings. Feel your freedom. Feel your optimal health. Feel your peace. Feel your love. Feel your joy as this energy runs throughout your body, magnetizing you, connecting you to all that is in the energy of creation as you align with your freedom. As you sit in your heart, take a deep breath in, exhale, and when you're ready, you can close your feet, hands, and crown chakras and stop running energy. Take a deep breath in as you see that energy subside back into Mother Earth, the gold light go back into the heavens, but that white light from the divine connecting you to the heavens and to earth maintains itself. You stay grounded and rooted. Your aura is 1.5 feet around you. Your higher self stands at the power position above you. and your astral body is snapped in. As you pulsate with this love throughout your day, and you allow for this energy to settle in your body, knowing that you are in the present moment, you are healed, and you are free. Take a deep breath in, exhale, stay in your heart, and when you are ready, you can open your eyes.
Oh, beautiful. I love that. Thank you, Jolie. And I love the fact we're still using the Ho'oponopono prayer as well from last week, because it's always worth just keeping it in the forefront, right?
Yes. When you don't know what to do, just ho'oponopono it.
And you know what? I've been doing it a lot this week.
Yes, same
It's like
here.
every time it kind of reaches a point where, I think I can release that. And then
Yeah.
I always go through it 3 times. So
Mm-hmm.
easy. And it's just like release. Get back
Yep.
to zero, as Dr. Hugh Len would tell us, and Joe Vitale. So
Yes.
fantastic. Okay, well, thank you very much. And yeah, it is all about, as you said, it's getting out of the duality of the mind. This is the era we're now in, getting out of the
Mm-hmm.
duality of the mind and into the unity of the heart. And that
Yeah.
is, what brings us back into our personal sovereignty. And this is what Awakening the Illuminated Heart Workshop is all about. So that is what I am going to be doing next week. And we will be reporting back on that in 2 weeks' time. So no live show next week. We may be bringing out a new video along the way, just to sort of keep the pot boiling.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's it really, apart from sort of the usual, which is that we will be getting our newsletter out tomorrow. I shall be getting the editing done of this particular video, and so you will get the edited version of that. And anybody who wants to join our distribution list or has any comments to make to either Jolie or myself, send an email to johndrew@elevatedplanet.life. Of course, we always ask, if you've enjoyed this video, please give us that thumbs up. Please do the subscribe button. And, we welcome your comments. We welcome your thoughts. We welcome you all into our community, and we are excited for the future. What do you think, Jolie?
Absolutely. Thank you, John. Thank you, Elevated Planet community. And know we have a support for you if you need it with our Nos Populi, and we hope that you'll seek to join that as well.
Yes, very well said. Fantastic. Okay, well, thank you very much. A world of unspeakable beauty awaits us all. So let's keep moving ourselves in that direction. Thank you again, Jolie, and
Bye.
thank you again to our community. And we will see you in 2 weeks' time. Take care.